You don't quit your habits because you're lazy. You quit because you're running on willpower, and willpower runs out every single night. It's not discipline you're missing, it's a system. 4 small laws that make the good habit almost automatic. Stick around, and that book finally gets read. Let's build the system. This is the core of atomic habits. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. A goal is the result you want. A system is what you do every single day to get there. Fix the system and the results follow. Get 1% better every day and the math gets wild. A year later, you're 37 times better. But here's the trap. Progress doesn't arrive on schedule. For weeks, it feels like nothing's working. That's the valley, where almost everyone quits, right before the breakthrough. So if you've quit before, you didn't fail. You just stopped in the valley. The system is what carries you across it. Every habit, good or bad, runs on the same 4-part loop. Cue, craving, response, reward. Control the loop and you control the habit. 1 law for each piece. Let's go. Law 1. Make it obvious. Start with the cue. Every habit begins with a cue, a trigger you notice. So make the cues for your good habits impossible to miss, and the cues for the bad ones vanish. Tonight, the book goes on your pillow. You can't get into bed without touching it. And the phone? It charges in the other room. And stack the new habit onto one you already have. After I brush my teeth, I read 1 page. Let your environment do the remembering. People with iron self-control aren't stronger than you. They've just built a life where temptation rarely shows up. But a cue you don't actually crave, you'll still ignore. Which brings us to Law 2. Law 2. Make it attractive. Now we're aiming at the craving. Here's what most people get wrong about motivation. Dopamine doesn't spike when you get the reward. It spikes when you expect it. The craving is the anticipation. So pair the habit with something you love. Only let yourself have the cozy chair and the good tea while you read. Now your brain wants to start. Make it something you look forward to, and you stop forcing it. But wanting it still isn't enough. If it's hard, you'll bail. Law 3. Make it easy. This is the response, the action itself. Your brain always takes the path of least resistance, so stop fighting it. Shrink the habit until starting it is easier than not. Here's the rule that changes everything. Make it take less than 2 minutes to begin. Don't read for an hour. Just read 1 page. 1 page counts. Because once you've started, you usually keep going. The whole game is surviving the first 2 minutes. Easy gets you in the door. But what makes you come back tomorrow? Law 4. Make it satisfying. The reward. This is what makes it last. What gets rewarded gets repeated. The catch with good habits is that the payoff is months away. So hand yourself a small win right now. The simplest version? Track it. Mark an X every night you read. That chain of X's becomes the reward, and you will not want to break it. Then one night you'll catch yourself reading, without deciding to. You just did it. That's the habit, running on its own. So here's the entire system on one screen. Make it obvious. Make it attractive. Make it easy. Make it satisfying. 1 law for each part of the loop. And it works on anything. Building a habit? Run all 4. Breaking one? Flip them. Make it invisible, unattractive, hard, and unsatisfying. Because every time you read that 1 page, you're casting a vote for the kind of person you're becoming. A reader. That's the real point. The habit becomes your identity. Remember that book? 2 feet away, untouched? Not anymore. So tell me, which of the 4 laws have you been missing? Drop it in the comments. Your next system is right there.